Hi guys, and welcome to this special episode of Fresh Jazzy Sounds. It's me, Paul. Today we celebrate the birthday of our king on April 27th. It's a national holiday. Everybody dresses up in orange, or at least half the population, and the other half is laughing. But it's fun, it's just like a soccer game and you like to do crazy things. So just go with the flow. On this day you can sell anything you have on the side of the street. Normally that's illegal. Now you can do like a garage sale everywhere you want. In the past it was fun to seek out records in that way. Well, normally at this time of day I would be going through the crates and trying to find some stuff, but it's harder and harder to find something good. So I thought, why not make a video for the vinyl community? And we start off with Azymuth. Azymuth, of course, famous from their songs late 70s, early 80s, but they kept on making music, and the music is just beautiful. It has that 70s vibe. The Rhodes is there, it had a little bit of Latin to it, but it really, and it has such a positive summer feeling to it. It's just, this album, 2016 Phoenix, is really, it's one of their best. I mean, it really is up there with their best albums. And let me check, because one song, number 3, it's called Orange Clouds, and I thought that was very fitting for today. The next album is an album from 1979. It's released by the Numero Uno group, and it is, as you can see, well, it is not recorded in prison, but the people who made the music were sentenced, and I believe they were sentenced from 6 to 60 years. It's a soul album, has that soul vibe, and I think they were only, let me double check the story of this album. I think they were out of prison one day. They got into a studio, they had to record everything that day, and later on in the evening they were sent back. That makes it a little bit strange and intriguing. The cover art is very nice, as you can see. There's also a picture of the people playing on the album. I enjoy this album very much. I don't know if it is because of the history about it, but it is special. Next album is quite funny. It's by Michels, and they just released the new album of this of theirs, which has the same concept. It's covers by the Wu-Tang Clan, and I did not know that. I have seen it on some picture or on some PC member showing it. I did not know what it was about, but it is really fun. Wu-Tang Clan, I don't have any albums by them, but Michels really gives it a funky bug beat. So I don't recognize the song, so I don't know if it's a cover or original. Clearly there are covers. This one is, by the way, released in 2009. That was originally released by Fat Beats Records, and I really like this album. You see, yeah. But every song has this strong. Oh, that goes nice with the bells. Sorry for the sound effects. And I must say I preferred this album to the new release, so I bought this one. And it also holds some nice samples. I don't know what song that is. Yumi Yumi, Shimmy Shimmy, Shimmy Shimmy Shia. Let me see, because that's also fun. And the whole album is like this, with a little bit of sampling from as if it was from a movie. And they really changed the song. I think they took the most funky songs from the Wu-Tang Clan and covered those. And really, really fun. And it was, I have to thank the store owner, because I saw the new one, I tried to listen to it, and he asked, do you know the old one? Because he knows my taste. And I listened to this one, it grabbed me, and end of the story. And the next one is really strange, or I tried to find out more about what the album is about, but it's called The Inner Dimensions of Rick Mason and the Rare Feelings. I will just sample it so you get an impression. He's a bass player. And the funny thing is, if you look at the back, it also says, I give thanks to all my family and the people I work with at the hospital and the Jesse James Future Gold Studios. And I don't know if he was put there, he was voluntarily there, he worked there. I can't figure it out, because the music is really funky, but there is some undercurrent which really makes it a little bit bizarre, but on the other hand makes it also fun to listen to. And there's also lots of, well, not lots of, but there's trumpet on it, flute, sax players, bongos. And the vocals are also by Rick Mason. It's recorded from 1976 to 1977. And it's actually a bootleg. It's brought out by Funky Planet. And as today we just keep on making funky albums. So if you're not that much in funky albums, you can just switch off, because the rest is all funky albums and a little bit more boogie. The next one is by Wood, Brass and Steel. They released a very famous album in 77. This is the follow-up, which was very, very hard to get, and it's almost impossible to get an original. And that's mainly because it was released on Sugar Hill Gang of Sugar Hill Records, which is a little bit surprising. But this is really the start of that. I really find it very attractive. It is boogie, it is disco, it's R&B, a little bit of everything. Typical, the beginning of the 80s has a great vibe for this kind of music. And sometimes I'm just in the mood to play this kind of music. There's slower songs, more harmonies to it. It's also a little bit like the evolution of Earth, Wind and Fire music, which just kept on going, or if you see that style moving on through time, this is definitely so much influenced by that music. And as we're talking boogie music from the 80s, this was also reissued recently. It's by Freeway. I have never heard of the band or the people playing. That's Mark J. and Freeway. They released few albums or only singles. I think it was partly because this is a compilation. It's a compilation of their songs from, oh, it does not state, but I think they had an album like in 80, 81, and then they released some more singles, and then the band disappeared. And on this album they put the best songs of the first album and the singles they released later. These are put on this album to be released as a reissue. Not much to say about it. It is. I'm trying to find out who is releasing this album. But it's a Mark J Music, so I think it's also the J is for Jeleniewski, who plays organ, electronic and acoustic piano and does the vocals. And I think it's partly maybe, I would not say private press, but he has somehow found a way to really release his music. We're playing only funky music, so I thought, why not finish with some Spanish jazz funk? And I think I don't have any Spanish jazz funk in the collection. It's called Regression. It's a little bit more progressive. It's not like 100% jazz funk, but it clearly has that vibe. It's called, what's the band official name? Pepe Sanchez EU rock band. Spanish funk jazz they call it, rock psych, from 1976. Reaching the cream of the Spanish session players. And it also has that really nice, almost party music. And this is also, no, the album is from 1976, but they included two singles from the 80s, of 1980. And these are the last tracks on this album. And it is released by Freeway Sounds. The end of the episode. I hope you enjoyed it. For me it's time to go outside and see if there are more people dressed like me and have a little bit of fun. Take care everybody, see you next time.